Of all lessons that would be my first on a Monday, it has to be maths, fucking maths, and to add insult to injury, we are doing algebra. What kind of job will adding and subtracting letters get you, and more importantly, since when did A plus B equal C? They should be teaching us life skills like how to clean windows and how to cook, not how to add and subtract fucking letters. If you think I am going to sit around like a constipated little shit and learn useless crap, you can go and fuck a lamppost, because I am getting the fuck out of here and I am doing something which is actually worth my time. I will set off the fire alarm so that they will have to evacuate the school, and whilst they are evacuating, I can then make a hasty retreat. Now to get the fuck out of here.
Is it just me, or do I hear the fire alarm going off?
Your mind is not playing tricks, Lizzie. The fire alarm is indeed going off. Now everyone, follow me, and remember to evacuate in an orderly fashion.
Perfect, I made it to the beach without a single truant officer catching me. And there is no better place to escape to than the beach, as the old saying goes, better a bad day on the beach than a good day at school. It sure beats algebra by a long shot, and it gives me a respite from my father with a bad sense of direction, my jackhammer mother, and my Harley Quinn lookalike sister. Well, would you look at that? That man over there is selling parasols and beach mats and he is sleeping on the job. I can just sneak right up and take what I want without paying. The weather forecast said it is not going to rain today, but knowing how fucking inaccurate they are, I had better get a parasol just in case.
Wait, is it just me or did I just hear someone nearby? Probably just my imagination. I really need to get my brain checked.
Perfect, now I can catch some rays, and I am free from all the trouble of having to add and subtract letters. I wonder if anyone back at school has noticed I am gone, but who gives a fuck about them anyway?
Have you got any updates?
Okay, so we've checked the entire school building, no sign of any fire anywhere, so it looks like it was a false alarm.
I'm not trying to accuse anyone without evidence, but we think that someone set off the fire alarm on purpose. Do you have any CCTV cameras?
Yes, officer. I had a camera installed at every single call point just in case something like this ever happened.
Excellent. Now let's review the footage. Roll the film. Do you recognize that boy?
Yes, that is one of my students. His name is Luke Howard Stenner, and he is constantly misbehaving, so it comes with no surprise that he would do something like this. I will call him to my office immediately. Mr. Stenner, please report to my office. Mr. Stenner is playing truant again.
So you're saying that this isn't the first time that he's played truant?
Yes, he has bunked off on numerous occasions. I will send a truant officer to find him and bring him back here.
This day has proven to be a complete success. No school, no algebra, beautiful weather, the classic sound of waves. Can life get any better than this? The only way it could is if Mr. Peppermint finally gets the guts to expel me. Then I can leave the shitty DMC neighborhood and continue my reign of terror back at Australia where I belong. And the best part is, I haven't run into any truant officers. To be honest, I'm not even sure if truant officers are a thing anymore. Even if they were still around, the chances are one isn't just going to suddenly walk up to me and yell,
"Oi! Why ain't you at school?"
Well, why ain't I at school? Why ain't I at school? I'll tell you why I ain't at school. It's because we never learn important life skills. All we do is sit around all day like constipated little shits and learn all the fucking useless crap that are not relevant to the real world. We should be learning about useful stuff that will actually help us in later life, like how to clean windows, how to pay taxes, and how to cook without fucking burning yourself. Not all the useless rubbish such as algebra, some useless quote that some low-class author made, and perimeters of triangles. And don't even get me started on how to find X when it is blatantly visible on the fucking worksheet. This is my form of protest. I am boycotting school until they teach us all the stuff that will actually help us, and if you think I am going back to school all the while they are teaching useless bullshit, you can go and fuck a lamp post.
Well, if that is what you think, maybe you should write to the government about it. But you are playing truant, and you are coming with me back to school whether you like it or not. It sucks, but that's just the way it is. Now let's get you back to school where you belong.
Oh, I don't fucking think so. Petrificus totalis. There, that takes care of that. But then again, if another truant officer shows up, they will probably fuck things up for me even more, so I had better get out of here while I still can.
Are you glad you finally got that metal detector, Bobby?
Woof, I sure am. Who knows what secrets lie within the very sand we stand on?
You are a treasure hunter in the making. We'll have to buy you a fedora because I can see you becoming the next Indiana Jones.
And coincidentally, Indiana Jones was named after a dog.
He sure was, Adam. Now let's set off to find some treasure. Wait a second, is that what I think it is?
It looks like that man over there has been petrified. It doesn't look like he's asleep because his eyes are open. We had best go and help him. Finite incantatem.
Thanks for saving me. Being petrified is just horrible.
Do you know who or what petrified you?
Well, I am a truant officer. I was sent by Mr. Peppermint to go after a boy who was playing truant, but then I found him, and then, upon asking him why he wasn't at school, he complained about algebra and some other stuff that's in the curriculum. And then, as soon as I tried to take him back to school, he used a petrifying curse on me.
What did this boy look like?
He had orange-like hair, sunglasses, and a blue and yellow shirt. He also had a very filthy mouth, even more so than Gordon Ramsay.
Wait a second, I think I know who you were describing. The description matches Luke Stenner. He may be just a child, but he's an Alanastium in the making.
Oh God, not that spoiled brat again. I cannot stand him.
Thanks for telling us this, sir. We will go and catch that mini Alanastium right away.
Perfect, a rowboat that's left completely unguarded. It's not quite a speedboat, but for once, I don't give a fuck. At least it will get me out of here and I can say goodbye to the shitty DMC neighborhood and hello to permanent freedom. Now to get in and...
Not so fast, Mr. Stenner.
Don't even bother trying to row away in that boat because the chances are, you will run out of energy before you even get halfway to wherever it is you plan to go, so you might as well give yourself up.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I was having a good day until that stupid truant officer showed up and fucked everything up for me, and now those idiots who planned to make that shit awful series is planning to make things worse. Well, if you think you are going to lay a hand on me, you can go and fuck a lamppost because I am getting out of here.
Think again, Luke Howard Stenner, because I can block your way.
You're surrounded. There is no way left to run.
Maybe so, but don't forget I have DMC logic on my side which can teleport me far, far away from you. DMC logic, activate. Seriously? This has to be the most stupidest display I have ever seen. It's bad enough you get out a jackhammer whenever you say oh, but now everyone else has to get out their jackhammers as well. Can you just put your jackhammers away? It's giving me a fucking headache.
No. We will not put our jackhammers away. We are drilling because we are so... irate at you right now. It was bad enough you bunked off school, But also you set off the fire alarm. Don't you know that setting off the fire alarm when there is no fire is a serious crime?
I could have attended a real emergency, I could have saved someone's life, but no, you just had to make a false alarm and waste our time, which could have been better spent elsewhere. You were lucky it was a quiet day today, but if someone really needed our help, we wouldn't have been able to save them because we wasted our time here. And the blood would have been on your hands.
And now, thanks to you, I have no choice but to issue this school a huge fine for making a false emergency call, and it will most likely cost more than your house.
And on top of that, you have just become the owner of a product called Suspended, and it is valid for 3 weeks. If you so much as even breathe wrong when you return, you will be permanently expelled. I hope I make myself clear.
That is so fucking it. Look, Howard Stenner. You've also become the owner of a product called Grounded, which is valid until Gustav becomes good again in Daniel's universe. And whilst you are grounded, you will be eating nothing but cold and spicy lumpy potatoes for every meal, and Sprites and broccoli for dessert. Now, officer, take this brat away.
Right away, ma'am. Luke, put your hands behind your back now. Luke Howard Stenner, you are under arrest for wasting the fire brigade's resources. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say will be given in evidence.
I cannot believe that I am going to prison again, and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for that meddling truant officer and those numbskulls who plan to start a stupid new series. You win this round, but just fucking wait. The DMC troublemakers will break me out of prison, and when they do, all of you will really be sorry, mark my words.
No. Prison wouldn't be enough for someone like you. Instead, I am taking you to military school.
Oh no, not military school, anything but that. Put me in a high-security prison, throw away the key, force-feed me lumpy potatoes, but please don't take me to military school. If I go there, I will be yelled at 24/7 and be forced to do push-ups without any breaks.
Well, maybe that's something you should have thought about before you decided to commit all these crimes. Hopefully military school will teach you not to be a mini Alanastium. Now let's head off to military school, for it is awaiting, and it is calling out your name.
Cry like a motor car again. I dare you. I double dare you.